Hello, hello. Welcome to Heart to Heart. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation today.
Oh, sorry, I was retweeting you. Okay. Uh, Hello. Yeah. Happy to be here. Cool that you're having me.
So, you were saying you just woke up. So, tell us a bit about your sleep schedule. I kind of feel it's like midnight right now for you.
Yeah, it's 12 a.m. right now. I call it the Giga Chat sleep cycle, sleep or living cycle. I live in 36 hours, 30 to 48 hour cycles. I usually stream about 15 hours. I have no schedule. I don't know what night and day is. Right now the blinds are up. It's apparently it's night. But yeah, I don't know. I just it's a complete mess. I'm a complete degen. It's not healthy. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but hey, it's been working out. It's viewership are going great, and I'm having fun. So, but yeah, I don't know. I barely even noticed it was Monday today. I think I almost forgot that it was Monday and that I was supposed to be on here. Not gonna lie, but I figured out about 5-6 hours ago. It suddenly hit me. I was like, oh, it's Monday. I was supposed to be on Heart to Heart, and so I took a quick nap. I slept I think like 4 hours, set an alarm, and then woke up 5 minutes before you called me.
Good, good. What? But wow, that schedule must be. I don't know how you do it to have like no schedule. Wow, it must be. But I mean, so you're okay with it? Like, so you sleep like for 2 days and then you stream for 2 days.
Yeah, I seriously get the question all the time. What is your schedule? What are you doing? And I'm just like, sorry, Chad. I literally have no schedule. You get me when I wake up, and when I'm asleep, that's when you don't get me.
So you're not a
And
light sleeper.
oh no, I the other day I did like an 18-hour stream. I think I was up for like 30 hours total, and I think I slept like 15 hours. I went to sleep at like 3 p.m. and I woke up at 7 a.m. and I was shocked. I woke up and I had no idea where I was. I was like, wait, it's morning? What's happening? What day is it? Is this a dream? And I literally had no idea what's going on. But yeah. I keep telling myself I should probably become a normie, but it's not happening. The degen grind set is just too big on this one.
I mean, if it works for you, that's fantastic. I mean, I think everyone would like to not have a schedule. It's just when they don't have it, they're just messed up. So
Yeah.
it's not the
Yeah.
concept.
Nina is in the chat. Like the life of a bachelor, and that's also a thing. Yeah, like I am single, and it is the life of a bachelor, and I have no idea how I would ever be able to date with this type of lifestyle. It's impossible. I would have to like turn everything around, change everything if I even ever want to think about dating. I feel like because like, I would be the worst partner ever. Seriously, like it would not work.
Have you had a partner before?
I have been single for, geez, I think it's close to 10 years now. It's pretty insane. I think I've been doing Hearthstone full time for 7 years. So I've been like a complete degen like the whole time I've been doing Hearthstone. Like just exactly like this. It's been, yeah, a good old 7 years, I think. And then 3 years before that, I was also a degen with my previous job. I had my own business, and yeah, so like 10 years of being a degen really, and then like the last time I really dated was just yeah when almost when I was a teenager, like when I was like 19, 20.
And
Crazy,
so,
right?
yeah, really. And so you mentioned your previous job. What was your previous job?
Okay, so I was just a fake professional photographer basically. I got lucky. This was mm, right when I came out of high school. Instagram was really new, and I made like this Instagram page called OTD Magazine, Outfit of the Day Magazine, and it just kind of blew up. It had like 1 million followers, and I was just yeah making free money off of that for a couple of years, and I was branding myself as a photographer, and I got to go around the world, going to fashion shows and whatnot, and people were booking me to do photography. But yeah, I was actually not a photographer. I was just this kid with a lucky shot when like with an Instagram page. That's how I see it nowadays, anyways.
But I
But
mean,
yeah, I had an Instagram page with 1 million followers.
that's crazy. But I mean, you took the picture, so you were kind of a photographer.
No. It started off as a page where I literally was just stealing pictures and just tagging people, and that's how the page blew up. So and then from that, once the page already was big, that's when I started taking pictures, and people started paying me for it. So yeah,
Are you better now
that's
at
my
taking
path.
pictures?
Ah,
Are you
like
better?
it was, it was like good enough to trick people into thinking that I was a photographer. That's basically what it was.
So I guess that brings me to the question on how you got your name with me, but the answer is probably related to the magazine, so that's why you're
Yep.
Tyler
So
OOTD, which has
that name
nothing to
just
do.
stuck. The name just stuck, and it's just been like that forever. It's just way too much of a hassle, or not worth it to rebrand. So it's just not. Yeah, now I'm Tyler Outfit of the Day, and sometimes it's a cool story to tell, but it also gets exhausting because like I don't really care about that past too much. I'm just like, well, now I'm just Tyler the Degen, like the guy who doesn't sleep. But yeah, that's where the name came from.
Okay, so you don't sleep, but what do you? So do you have like a something you eat or you drink in order to like have this like super weird cycles?
Oh yeah, my chat thinks it's cocaine, but that's not true. It's just coffee. I'm actually just addicted to coffee. Sometimes a lot of coffee. I drink Red Bull, and I'm not even sponsored by Red Bull. But yeah, coffee and Red Bull. That's really all. As for food, pretty unhealthy as well. Sometimes junk food, sometimes yeah, it's really bad. Now that you're making me talk about it, I realize how bad it really is.
But for example, like today, what did you eat?
What did I eat today? You know what? Actually, like, I'm kind of a mama's boy still. Yeah, my mom was here today, so she cooked. She cooked just I had rice and rice with fried chicken and some steamed veggies. So that was nice. So my mom is usually here on the weekend, Saturday, Sundays, but it was Easter, right?
Yes.
It was a holiday. Yes, today technically. So yeah, my mom cooked, and then when my mom's not here, I usually I order food a lot. So like five days a week, I'll just order food. I never cook. I can't cook. Yeah, I just invested all my skill points, into the grind set, into the and nothing into cooking.
Okay, and when you order food, what's your go-to?
Hmm.
You must have
I
go-tos.
mean, my go-tos. It's usually just a rice dish, just anything like either Chinese or I get rice from the Thai place or yeah, usually Asian. Now that I think about it, Chinese, Thai, Japanese. I like sushi. I can't eat sushi as a meal though. Sushi is usually like my snack, so I'll get like a rice meal and then I'll get sushi as dessert. Yeah,
Why can't you eat sushi as a meal?
I don't get full from it. It's too little. It's like too little small bites. I need like a real filling meal and then yeah, usually I have sushi as a dessert. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Are you like Nina? Do you drink? Do you have some soup when you wake up?
Oh no, so that's the thing, right? This is the Giga Chat cycle. Is I live in 36 to 48 hour cycles, but I also don't know what breakfast is. I don't know what dinner is. So sometimes I have dinner for breakfast, and sometimes I have breakfast for dinner. So I can literally eat anything at any time of the day. So sometimes I wake up and I just eat leftover pizza from yesterday. It just doesn't matter to me. It's all over the place.
Amazing. Um, now that we're in the food, we can just talk a bit about the food. So do you drink? Do you drink like wine or beer or never?
So I actually just don't even like the taste of alcohol. So when I'm at home, I never drink. Only when so it's just only when I'm with good company with friends. So whenever I'm going out, then I'll drink. But
Which never happens.
because of COVID, it never happened. So the last time I've really been out was I think half a year ago when I met up with Tice, like the super famous streamer Tice, and his wife Simi. So so they sometimes live like half and half in the Netherlands and Turkey. So we met up last summer. Yeah, that's more than half a year ago. That's the last time I like legit really went outside, apart from like the occasional grocery or whatever, wherever thing I have to do. Yeah, that's the last time I really went outside. But I have like a few really busy months coming up. So I actually am attending a wedding in Prague next month. After that, I'm attending TwitchCon in Amsterdam. After that, I'm considering another wedding in Turkey from Tyson Simi. So yeah, all of a sudden I have a really busy schedule and I have to get out of the house. Crazy.
Wow. So the last time you had alcohol was like 6 months ago.
Yep, basically. Yeah. I actually just don't even like the taste of alcohol. So when I'm drinking alcohol, it's just because I'm with like people I like, and then just to get a little bit drunk. And then when I drink alcohol, I hate the taste of beer. I just give me a girly cocktail. Just anything that's like fruity and sweet, and just doesn't take like alcohol. Give me that, and I'll drink it.
Okay. Okay, interesting. I will keep that in mind for when we see each other at TwitchCon in Amsterdam.
Oh, cool! You're gonna be there. Awesome.
Yes, I'm so excited to see everyone. I'm so excited.
There's gonna be lots of people there. Lots of Hearthstone people are actually going, so that's gonna be cool.
Yes, I don't think the tickets are out already, but I booked my hotel.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm still gonna do that, but I'll definitely be there because it's in my country. It's so easy.
Oh, you can sleep at your house actually.
Nah, I mean I live on the other side of the country, so it's like still like a 2 hour drive. So I'm gonna be booking like stuff there in where is it? Is it in Amsterdam actually?
Yeah, it's in the R RAI Amsterdam. It's like
Ah,
some kind of like a convention center, for example.
yeah. Have you ever been to TwitchCon?
I've never been to TwitchCon,
Yeah, me
because
neither.
I mean I started streaming during the pandemic, so it
Oh,
was
really
a
interesting.
it was an unknown world to me a year and a half ago.
Oh wait, did you not even know about Twitch
I didn't
or
even
just
know
this?
about Twitch. I didn't even know people other than me were playing Hearthstone for real. I thought I was like alone in my bed playing Hearthstone every day.
Oh wait, but how did you find out about Twitch then at that time?
um, my mom was like, "You play so much of that game. What could you do with it?" uh, and also she read my horoscope, and it said that I was doing something with my passe-temps and my hobby, that something is gonna happen, and she's like, you see, that's a sign.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I always wonder how new people get into Twitch, but like so you're just like really new. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
because I've only seen your name pop up recently, but so that's yeah, it's only been like 2 years, right, for you?
a year and a half, not even
A
two
year and a
years.
half. Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
crazy.
quite new in the world, but I mean, I stream every day, so I think that's why I think I took 10 days off last year. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's yeah. That's
but I mean, you can
you
probably
probably
understand.
yeah. Um, I totally lost track of what I wanted to say. Yeah, go on.
So TwitchCon. So you're mentioning that you live in the Netherlands. So, have you always lived in the Netherlands?
Pretty much. So pretty much, I'm technically not born here. I was born in Indonesia. That's another long story. But when my parents came here, I was like 3 months old. So I've lived here my whole life. Um, I've lived in Vietnam from 2018 till 2020. That's another long story. But long story short, um, Hearthstone was divided into like different regions: APEC, Europe, Americas, and based on based on where you live, you would be competing in that region. And at the time, Europe was just too stacked. Like all my friends were in Europe, and I knew how good they were. And at the time, Asia were like a bunch of noobs still. So basically, at the time was on Team Complexity. I told my manager at the time, yeah, I want to go to Asia and farm that server, which I did. So 2018, I lived in Vietnam and I became number one in Asia, just overall. And yeah, the rest is history. So I just literally physically moved places to farm Asia in Hearthstone.
Amazing.
Um, and I lived there till 2020, and I came back to the Netherlands just for the holidays. I came back in November, right before the pandemic, just to celebrate the holidays here. And then the pandemic hit, and then Vietnam closed. Like they literally didn't let anyone back in for almost 2 years. They only letting people back in like recently, just now. So,
Crazy.
but yeah, now I'm already here, and I'm no longer competing. So there's no point for me to go back.
What? But I mean, did you probably left lots of things there, like your apartment?
Oh yeah, I have like so now so like I live there for free. We have a house there from my grandma. Um, and so there's just like an entire house there, and I left my whole I have like a whole entire good PC setup that's just laying around there, bunch of clothes, and yeah, I have a bunch of stuff there. So I came back to the Netherlands. I had to get a new PC set up. So now I just have two PCs like in two countries. So technically I just could go back at any time if I want.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
take a vacation to Vietnam and stream there.
I could literally do that, but yeah,
But
even too lazy to do that. Maybe I'll do it though. We'll see.
that could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. You should do it. Definitely. Um, well, that was unexpected to like come back for the holiday and not being able to go back. That must have been
Yeah, so
stressful.
I came back with my older brother. I have an older brother, and so he has his fiance there, and he came back for the holidays here. He was planning to be here like literally just only for like a month or two. He had to like get his visa redone and stuff, and then he's been stuck here for 2 years, separated from his fiance because of the pandemic. And he's going back this week actually. So that's crazy.
That's so crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, that's good that they're still together. That's good.
Yeah. That's actually that's a relief. Yep.
Oh my god. Well, we wish him lots of good time with with his fiance after 2 years.
Yeah, I'm sure that will work out. Yeah.
They will watch lots of Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to talk a bit about your Hearthstone journey. So, like, how you started playing Hearthstone, and what made you decide to become a professional Hearthstone player.
uh, so the game came out in 2014.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a long ass time ago. Like the closed beta was like 2014. And unlike you, I was already on Twitch. I was watching other games. I was mostly League of Legends, I think. And then one day I think I just saw Trump or something play play Hearthstone. And I was already like into card games before. So when I was a kid, I was super into Yu-Gi-Oh. But I never had the money to buy top tier decks. So I was always playing with like budget decks at the local card store and stuff and getting owned by other pay to win people. So when Hearthstone came out, and I already had like, yeah, at that point I could afford it. So I was like, hell yeah, this is like my redemption arc, you know? Like I can spend all the money I want, I can play the top tier decks, and I can finally win. So I was like immediately hooked. I was immediately hooked. Played non-stop from the start, and it's just exactly my type of game. Um, like I suck at every other type of game, like shooters or whatever, anything that requires like fast APM, which is ironically Battlegrounds now requires fast APM. But anything like that or anything that requires like aim or other mechanics, I'm horrible at it. But Hearthstone was perfect for me because it's just it's just strategy. So I'm pretty good at that. So I noticed was pretty good, pretty fast, hit legend really fast. And then I think I even like tried streaming a few times when I hit legend, and obviously didn't really have that many viewers. Like yeah, like maybe like 10 viewers at the time. But then at some point, I think a year later, I think I hit rank 1 legend for the first time. That was when I was like, oh damn, I'm pretty good at this stuff. I see a lot of other streamers who are like super popular. They're not rank 1 legend. So that's when I decided to like go a bit harder on streaming. And streams started popping off, started getting more viewers. And then at that time, I was conflicted between like my company, like the OT magazine, and streaming. I was doing both at the same time, and I was doing streaming as a hobby. Um, but then the Instagram page it started declining. I started like getting less sponsorships. It started like the market was like more saturated. Started getting harder. So basically, my business was failing. So I was like, well, now is a really good time to transition. So I just ended up selling the Instagram page. This was back in January 2016. So I was doing that Instagram thing for about 2 years, 2014 to 16. I sold that for a decent amount of money, and that basically gave me enough of a cushion to just like go full hard on in streaming without worrying about money too much. And I think at the time I was like I gave myself 2 years. I was like if I'm not making it in 2 years, then probably this is not the correct career path. But if I get like big in 2 years, before like all my money runs out, then it's gonna be worth it. And so I sold the company. I went full onto streaming, and I think within 7 months or something, I grew the stream up to like 1,000 average viewers. So that was a point where I could like stream very very comfortably and like make a good living. So yeah, it all worked out, and I think that's kind of like how I always live my life. I just take the chances. I take the risk. I'm really not scared to just like go all in on something.
Yeah, you look like you have a lot of like an entrepreneurial mind. You're very much of a go-getter.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm really not scared. Like I always get asked the question, what if your Twitch fails? What are you gonna do after this? And like, I'm really never worried. It's just like if for some reason my channel suddenly starts dying, I'm just very confident I'll find something else to do. Like it doesn't matter what it is. Like just the entrepreneurial grind set that I have, I'll find something. It could be anything. Yeah.
I'm
And I
confident
also
you
think
will.
like whatever I put my mind to, I can become successful in. So, yeah.
For sure,
But
for
for now,
sure.
that's Hearthstone. For now, it's Hearthstone. It's Twitch. Um, yeah, it's not even really Hearthstone. I'm more so approaching it as like grinding the Twitch ladder, really.
For sure. Wow. It's very inspiring, I must say. A
Yeah,
bit
quit your job. Go ahead. No, just kidding.
no, more like yeah, this is definitely more inspiring than streaming for 15 hours and sleeping for 15 after that.
Yeah, I mean it's part of it, right? Like the like I joke about the it's just streaming 15 hours, and but it's part of the grind mentality. Like it's like I don't just do the 15 hours because it's that much fun. I mean, it is fun, and seeing the numbers go up every day, that's what makes it fun, you know? Like I'm doing it for a reason, not for no reason.
For sure. And regarding your family, because I feel that often like the what is blocking people from doing, like from taking risk and just go for it, is like their family and people around them being like, you should take something that is a steady job, taking less risk, like it's better not to put your eggs in one basket. Like we hear it so often. Like, so how is your family, like how did you approach it? Are they supportive? Like, how did it start?
I think they're used to it because so my dad used to never really care. So my dad passed away recently, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
he used to never really care. Just always let me do whatever the hell I want. My mom was always a little bit worried when I was a kid, a teenager. But I think it started when I think I was like 18 years old, and it started with that Instagram page. I was in college at the time, and one day I was just like, "Well, mom, I'm gonna stop studying and I'm gonna make money with this Instagram page." And my mom at the time was like, "What are you talking about?" You know, like, and she doesn't understand technology and whatnot. So but that ended up working out. You know, I was pretty successful in that. So then after that, when I decided to quit that to do hard stuff, my mom was like, "Well, yeah, you just do you, you know, like you know what you're doing, you just do you." So like, I think it took me one time to prove that I know what I'm doing, for my mom to just let me do whatever I want. So Hearthstone was just the second time around, and at that point, just like, yeah, you just do you. She afterwards she did say though, she did tell me she didn't believe that I could actually make a living from playing video games. She thought I was just addicted and just like, you know, trying to make excuses. But I was pretty confident. I was pretty confident, not just because I was good at the game, but also pretty confident I could be a good streamer. So yeah, I never had a doubt really.
And talking about good streamer, because like I mean, you're definitely good at the game. What is the other edge that you think you have on other compared to other streamer?
Mm, I mean, how do I put it? I don't know. I I, I guess I just have I mean, I think I have a likable personality. You know, I think it's just like I'm pretty chill, and people just like me as a person. And I think there are a lot of streamers who yeah, don't have a personality. That, to put it bluntly, like there's a lot of people who are just like only known for being good at the game. And I think I just add a little bit of extra to that. Like, you know, it's more, streaming is more than just being good at the game. And like I prefer to suck at the game and like actually have like, you know, an entertaining personality.
Yeah.
So yeah, being good at the game is not everything. It could be one angle. It could be one angle, you know. Shots fired, it says Nina in the chat. Um,
So
but
yeah, go for it.
yeah, I think it's just a combination of everything, you know? Like
So Nina is saying your stamina. Did you guys test your stamina together? Did you guys?
what?
Did you?
I don't want to go there. I'm pretty sure Nina's taken. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
yes. No, but she said she said stamina. I'm like, how do you know? How would you know?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, I
yeah.
had
Let's.
to. Sorry.
I mean, he streams for 40 hours. Well, that stamina translates to everything. you
Okay,
know.
so yeah, so talking about streaming for a long time, what was the longest time you streamed in one time?
I think it was like 30 hours or something, and I think I fell. I this was yeah, I fell asleep on my chair just midstream, and I was just asleep. And then I think Twitch staff ended up just ending my stream, but I think it was like around the 30-hour mark. Yeah.
So
So
Twitch
Twitch staff
stat,
just came in and they were like, well, you're not allowed to sleep on stream, so they just closed my stream, and that was
you're
it.
not allowed to sleep on stream?
Yeah, I mean like without any content going on, you know. So like you're there. Maybe like it was back in the day. Maybe now you're just allowed to do it, but it was just like me falling asleep with no content on the screen, you know, like just like a Hearthstone end screen basically, and that's not allowed. But I think if you're just doing like a sleeping stream, there's a section for it now where you can do it.
Yeah, I've seen people do
Or
that.
maybe they just changed the rules. Maybe you're just allowed to do it now. I wonder what would happen. Like if I were just to fall asleep on stream, like not having a planned sleep stream, just fall asleep, if it would be allowed or not. I have no idea.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, okay, so sleep is a streamable thing now, so there's a category.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
mean, you don't need personality for that. You can just, you just sleep.
But it must be distracting though to have like see your camera. I don't know. I'm not. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Would you feel like self-conscious from people watching you sleep?
Like I would
I've
definitely
thought
need
about
a
doing that.
onesie. It would need to like be up there. No, because when I tossed and turned, I wouldn't be like
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
like I sleep with like a real pajama, like long sleeve and but like during the night when you toss and turn, sometimes buttons like I mean no, I wouldn't be comfortable having a button and while I don't know when I'm sleeping, no.
I get what you mean. You don't know what happens in your sleep. I have no idea what I do in my sleep either. So, uh, yeah. But
Well,
hey, you
let's
can make
find
a lot of
out.
money sleeping. It would be great though, right? Just making money while you're sleeping.
Well,
So
you
I
should try
haven't gone
it.
as far as that.
You should try it.
Like I like to take extra long toilet breaks and just like take money. I like make money while I'm going to the toilet, you know. But I haven't tried sleeping yet. That would be sweet.
You need to try it, please, and give us your feedback after all.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's a career path we should switch to.
Okay, good. I will take notes. Making money at the toilet. That was
Yeah,
funny indeed.
that's what I was saying, Nina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's really funny. Okay, so if you could live anywhere in the world other than where you are and the Vietnam, let's say, we're like taking these two out, where would you live?
Um, it literally just needs to be someplace like that's kind of warm. I just like warm places. There's two requirements. It needs to be warm. Three requirements. There needs to be good internet connection for me to stream, and third, it needs to have like a good variety of food that I can order to get delivered. And that's all I need really, and it's a bonus if it's cheap too. So one of my friends, Detsy, he's a Magic the Gathering streamer. He's been backpacking all over the world. He's just been taking his laptop and just streaming from everywhere in the world. So he lived like in Europe a few months, then he lived in Las Vegas a few months, and now he lived in Korea, and now he's been living in Thailand for like the last 3 months or so. But I've been thinking about joining him because it sounds pretty fun, honestly. Like with our job, we can just stream from anywhere, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. So I guess the answer is just, I would love to just like go and live a little bit of everywhere. That would be cool.
Definitely. I'm thinking about buying a streaming laptop. I was looking at one today. Um, yeah. So I really wanted to have one for when I travel to TwitchCon, for example.
Ah, but are you planning to travel a lot more than that, or are you just like just getting one just for TwitchCon?
No, well, actually I will, like, next month I will be in Florida. After that, London. After that, Corsica. After that, Copenhagen. After that, Paris. So I'm traveling a lot in the next 3 months. So that's the reason why I want a streaming
Sounds
laptop.
good. I mean that's dedication. From my experience, when I was like doing a lot of traveling for Hearthstone tournaments, I got the whole streamer laptop setup and everything. Yeah, I never streamed. I basic like when I was doing the. I mean, it was like a really busy time. I was like competing in constructed, and there was like a tournament literally every month. Yeah, it was like 12 tournaments a year or something. And I was literally flying to a different country every month and staying there for a week. And yeah, I was planning to stream, but it really never happened. It's just when there's a lot of Hearthstone people, it's usually just too much fun. So I think my 2018 till like 19 period, I neglected the stream like a lot. Yeah, I got like a expensive laptop to stream and everything, but I never did it. So for me, probably if I were to travel a lot, it would be really bad for my stream.
But maybe like after a while you would get used to it. Like it's different than like in tournaments with all the people that are in your entourage. Like it's nice to like meet them. So I can understand it's hard to stream when they're there.
It was just a very different time. Like now it's not like that anymore. Like ever since the pandemic, like tournaments are like not that anymore. But yeah, I think it's different when you're traveling for other reasons. Then you probably can squeeze in a stream here and there. But yeah, I think at some point I just like didn't stream for like half a year. It was so bad, and
You
this is
did
actually like the first time that I've been this consistent with streaming. It's crazy actually, and I've been doing it since 2016.
at one point you stopped for like a month. You didn't stream.
No, for like half a year, I think. I think I didn't stream for like half a year, like during the time where I was busy traveling for tournaments. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had like at least half a year of like silence.
Wow, wow. So yeah, when I'm going to London, I'm gonna meet Nina, and Engine is gonna come too, and Jambre is thinking of joining us. So that's gonna be fun.
Nice. So you wait, when you're going to London?
May 19th to 23rd. Are you gonna be there? Do you
Ah,
want to join us? Do you want to?
I mean,
Tyler is coming, guys. So we're doing a little party. A little party.
oh, you said that's the next month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be available. I actually have a wedding like around those dates. No, I actually won't be available. Thanks for the invite, though. Thanks for the invite.
I saw you were literally thinking about it. You were like, oh, maybe I should go.
Yeah, I seriously, I really need to get out. I mean, I'm starting to get out of my cave. You know, like starting next month, I'm getting out, and then yeah,
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
XD is gonna
Cool. Good to see
come.
me.
XD, you're invited too if you want to come. So you want to get out of your cave?
Yeah, yeah. It's getting quite bad, but yeah, probably should go get a haircut as well.
So
Yeah.
so that was my next question. So you said you're not going out of your house, but at the same time, like I mean, you do have your like your hair is like you dye your hair, so like I'm guessing you need to
No,
go
I
to
did
the
this myself.
hairdresser. You did.
Everything is done inside my house.
Even your mom comes and cook and bring the groceries.
Yep, yep. So yeah, the last time I went outside my house was I had to renew my driver's license. It was expired, and I had to renew it, so I had to go to the town hall to renew it. That was a couple months ago, like 2 months ago. That was like the last time I really went out, and other than that, um, yeah, I haven't. I have like the grocery, like that's like a 5 minute walk from my house, so that's the only place I go to, and my garden. Yeah, seriously.
That's that's great. So you do take a little bit of sun in your garden,
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
not to be a
yeah. I mean, it's
vampire.
only recently starting to get sunny, but yeah.
Good,
I,
good.
I get sun from the garden, and I even take like vitamin supplements. That, well, which vitamin is sun? Is it D or C? I don't know. Whichever one is the sun.
D, D.
Is it D?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I have like I don't have it here. I have vitamin D supplements, so that I don't have to go outside. I
Yeah.
take I take the sun in a pill.
Is it your mom who gets it for you?
It is my mom. My mom is like, seriously, she was like, well, if you don't go outside, at least take one of these a day. And then you get some artificial sun. It was actually my mom, yes.
Oh my god, she seems amazing. She seems amazing. She take care
Yeah,
of
she's
you.
pretty worried about my lifestyle though. She's like, "Are
I
you
can
really gonna keep doing it like this?" And I'm like, "Just a little bit more, mom. I'm almost at the top. I can taste it. I'm so close, you know, like the stream has been going so well. Just a little bit more.
Talking of
I can
being on
retire soon."
top, talking about being on top, I've seen your post on Twitter today. You look pretty on top. Can you talk?
Oh yeah.
Can you talk about a bit about that?
I mean, that's also part of why I grind so hard. Like my ego is just too big. I just don't like being second place. I always have to go for number one. So right now I'm not number one. I'm ranked 3 on the Battlegrounds leaderboard. But yeah, like
Nina.
yeah, part of it is like I wanna grow the stream, and that's why I grind so much. But I also just can't stand it when my rank is low. I just can't. It just yep, exactly. I like being on top. I have to be on top.
I do have a feeling that you guys have lots of information about each other. Stamina, being on top. Ay, ay, ay. It's okay, it's okay. We don't need to reveal these secrets today. Okay, so do you have an arch nemesis?
Arch nemesis. I mean, it's just fun rivalry with everyone, right? On the Battlegrounds leaderboard, but it's been fun to poke some fun at RDU lately. It's been real fun. I'm actually really happy that he's been tryharding, because like I feel like he's been getting a lot of shit for like not being super high on the leaderboard and stuff. But I think it's mostly just motivation. Like when you come from constructed and there's like so much money in the circuit and like so many competitive tournaments and stuff, and then you switch to Battlegrounds and there's like really no big tournaments for the first 2 years, it's really hard to get like super motivated. So once they started announcing Lobby Legends, I feel like that's when everyone's like true strength shows. Like everyone is actually tryharding, me included. You know, I put in like a little bit of extra work, even more so than before, and like I actually just want to be high rank every single time. So you start seeing like the people, like yeah, you start seeing everyone's like true power, and I think the game like got a lot more competitive. Like everyone is trying way harder, and yeah, that's more fun also. So I'm happy that we have a competitive system now for Battlegrounds.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, Lobby Legend was something that everyone was waiting for, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited that it's now part of the system.
And I think the numbers were good too, like on the viewership. So I think it can only go up from here.
Yes, Nina knows which question are coming. Are you spoiler alert? Spoiler. Okay, so do you like cheese?
I do like cheese. Like I live in the country of cheese. It's the Netherlands.
What's your favorite cheese?
Favorite cheese? I don't honestly. I don't even know. Just the regular one. What's the regular cheese called? Just the normal cheese. like the most basic one, you know.
Well, in
Wait,
the
let me just-
Netherlands, it's Gouda. Not smoked Gouda, hopefully. Yes, gone to get the cheese.
Get them in slices like these, you know, and I put it on a sandwich, and that's what I eat every day. Like just a sandwich with just this cheese is just like the
But
most.
can
Dutch
you
thing ever.
read on it? What's the type of cheese?
Yeah, you know, here cheese is just called cheese. It's literally just called cheese.
That's impossible.
Yeah, cheese is just called cheese. I kid you not. It's the specific type is 48 plus. It's young cheese. You know, like it literally only says cheese on the package. That's what I mean, but I literally don't know what the actual term is because it's just called cheese.
A cheese bread called cheese. Yes, very original.
I mean, yeah, it's literally just called cheese.
Never seen that.
All right, I'm back.
Do you have a sweet tooth? I don't think you do, but I think it's worth asking the question.
Oh, if I have a sweet tooth? Nah, I actually hate candy. I don't.
Chocolate, dessert, mochi, sweet rice.
I mean, I like chocolate. I think chocolate is the only thing I like, but just anything like really sweet, I don't enjoy. Yeah. Oh, I've been addicted to to the Snicker ice cream bar lately. That's my sweet tooth snack. Yeah.
So ice
Do
cream
you know that
is your
one?
thing.
Do you know the Snicker ice cream bar?
Well, I know what it is. I'm a big fan of ice cream.
Yeah, that one is amazing. That's my favorite. I've been eating at least one a day.
Good, good. I don't like chocolate, so I don't think it would be my favorite, but
You don't like chocolate?
no.
That's sauce. That's very sketchy.
I know,
Doesn't like
right?
chocolate. I don't remember the last person I met that doesn't like chocolate.
I know. Everyone is. Someone told me one day, "Are you a serial killer?" Only a serial killer would not like chocolate.
I mean, you're kind of sus. Not gonna lie. Not liking chocolate.
I don't mind eating them, but I would never choose to buy some for myself. I mean, yes.
That's also pretty weird. You don't mind eating it though.
Well, it wouldn't be my choice, but like if someone adds a bit into a mix of things, I will eat it. But a chocolate cake, no.
I see. Okay.
Or chocolate ice cream, no.
I don't judge.
Okay, so regarding like your name, like outfit of the day, so anything related to fashion, and this is, I guess, these are questions really specific to you because you're the only Hearthstone player that was into fashion before, I think, in all the 24 interviews I did before. So tell us a bit, where do you buy your clothes? Like, do you shop online? I'm guessing you shop online. Do you care about your clothes still, or not that much?
Right now I just don't care. Seriously, like when I was like 20, I used to dress like a 30-year-old man, and now that I'm 30, I dress like a teenager. So I'm just wearing sweatpants and oversized t-shirts and hoodies and sneakers every day. And when I was 20, like 10 years ago, I was wearing like fancy boots and dress shoes and long overcoats and stuff. I was like super preppy and dressed up. And now it's like the opposite, but I think it just it comes with the with the grind set of the degen. You know, it's part of the deal, part of the package. Just stop caring. But yeah, now it's all about comfort for me. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the pandemic did change a lot of things for us and our mindset into um, clothes, I feel.
That also, and I don't know, like I think also it's a lot influenced of by the people that you hang out with. So when I was going to events, um, yeah, no one dressed the way I did. So I maybe that's also the reason that I started gravitating more towards like sneakers and just casual wear more because like I was not trying to impress anyone there. So and then at some point just the tournaments were really exhausting. So I just started dressing as comfy as possible. And then at some point, that just became my daily attire. Just hoodies, sweatpants, cargo pants. I stopped wearing jeans and sneakers. I will say, for the wedding next month, I need to go shopping. I actually need a suit. I don't have one.
Well, that's very practical to have one. So
Yeah, I really need to get one.
so you're gonna need to get out of your house for that. I hate to break
Just
into you.
rent a suit. I mean, rent a suit sounds like just as much of a hassle as buying one.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
especially if you get a nice one and you just want to wear it like to other weddings.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless it's black tie and you need a tuxedo.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a few weeks to figure that out. So that will be the first time of me getting some decent clothes. Yeah.
Cargo pants. I love cargo pants. You're having some right today, right? You're
Yeah,
wearing
I
some
think I'm
today?
wearing. Yeah.
You think?
Fit for today. Like some big baggy cargo pants
I love them.
and a oversized t-shirt. That's the outfit of the day.
That's the outfit of the day. Amazing. Love it. Love it. Um, which event you went to that was the most fabulous one?
Oh, I think it was. I think it was Las Vegas. But I think what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? I don't need to tell
Yes.
everything. Vegas
Oh,
was awesome. That
that's
I
where you met Nina. That's where you met. Now we all understand what's going on. So,
yeah
anything you want to share?
yeah, I actually met Nina in the strip club and
A strip
yeah, she was
club.
actually she was actually an employee in
She was an
the strip.
employee in a strip club.
Yeah,
Wow, I
yeah,
really
maybe,
didn't expect
maybe or
that.
maybe not. Yeah,
I hope it was a nice one.
it was a really I mean I was pretty drunk, so I don't remember exactly everything. But yeah, the one detail is that the Nina was there. Yeah.
Okay. Um, that's good. That's good. So it was a fashion show? No, no, no. For the event you went. No, I'm not talking about the
Oh
strip
no no
club.
no! This was the Hearthstone one. Yeah, this was the Hearthstone tournament.
Okay, the Hearthstone tournament in Vegas. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
the nicest.
I
Okay.
booked like the hotel in Vegas for like I think like I stayed there for like 3 weeks total. The Hearthstone event was 2 days. Um, I actually flew from Vietnam to Vegas. Um, and I dropped out after playing 2 rounds of the tournament due to food poisoning. So I had food poisoning from sushi that I ate at the airport. Uh, so then I was just knocked out for the remainder 3 days of the tournament. I was like messaging my like because at the time I was on the team and the team was like paying for everything. They were paying for like the hotels and the flight. And I was like, so I played 2 rounds, but I feel super sick, so I'm gonna have to drop out. And they were actually super cool about it. They were like, well, yeah, if you can't play, you can't play, you know. So yeah, I flew there to play 2 rounds of the tournament, and then partying for 3 weeks, and it was so much fun. Yeah.
You felt a lot better after that. You know?
Yeah.
Magically.
I, I actually have a cool story about Vegas. So I actually never gambled before prior to that. Never been to a casino. And so Vegas was my first experience with a casino. And day one of me going to a casino with a bunch of friends, I think I had a budget. I only brought, so my rule was I only bring cash, like not my credit card, because I know I can't stop myself. So I bought like a few $100, and somehow high rolled, and I was up more than $2,000 on blackjack, and I just told myself I'm just gonna quit here and never ever gamble again. And then I was up to, so I'm now forever a profitable gambler. How many people can
Wow.
say that? Yeah.
Not that many, for sure. For sure. What was your favorite thing about Vegas?
Meeting Nina in the circle up. Nah, it was. I think it's like not even just Vegas, but just like, it's just about the people around. And Hearthstone people are always like really really good to hang out with. And like all my best friends, which is like another interesting topic. All my best friends are Hearthstone people, and like all the normal friends that I had prior to my Hearthstone things, uh, I barely have contact with them. Like, like I mean, I don't go outside, so obviously I don't see them. But there's like, I think like a handful of people from prior to my Hearthstone time that I still have contact with and speak from time to time. But all my best friends are just people I met through Hearthstone, because I don't know. It's just like when you meet people with similar interests, similar goals. Like you tend to get really close with them. So hanging out with all the Hearthstone people is always a blast.
And who's your best friend in the Hearthstone group?
So there's two people that I like consider best friends. It's like Fino, who plays Constructed, and Detsy, who he started out in Hearthstone. He does Magic now, but yeah, Detsy is another one of them. So those are two names. Um, and there's also Osaka. Osaka's definitely like on that list as well. So yeah.
Will they come to TwitchCon in Amsterdam?
I actually have no idea. We asked him, but I don't know if he's coming yet. But Fino's coming. Yeah, Fino's coming. Detsy might be coming. He's right now in Thailand, so he doesn't know his plans yet. He's literally just a backpacker. He just goes wherever he feels like. But yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of people. So, oh yeah, Orange. Orange is one of my best friends for sure. So yeah, Fino and Orange, we're gonna be staying together in Amsterdam. It's gonna
Nice.
be like that was kind of our group, like uh, before the pandemic and before Grandmaster kind of went downhill and stuff. It was kind of like that group. It was like Fino, Orange, Muzzy, Just Saying. Those are people that retired now. I don't even know if you know them, because like you're kind of new, right, in the Hearthstone scene. But yeah,
But
those are a few names that I'm really
yeah,
close with.
people are talking about them, so I kind of have a feeling of some people, but I definitely don't know about all the OGs.
Yep.
But sometimes people will come and chat and like, I miss that streamer and I miss that streamer. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, who's that streamer?
Well, yeah. So I'm like friends with a lot of the OGs, because I'm like one of the OGs, And I actually only started streaming Battlegrounds last year, so it's been about a year and 2 months now. So, but I'm down to make new friends. Nina, if you still want to be my friend after after all this, we can be friends. And yeah, I guess I'll get to meet a lot of the Battlegrounds people in Amsterdam soon.
Yeah, so that's gonna be such a party. I'm very excited. Um, but you should reserve the place where you're living. It's important. because it's almost sold out, the whole city.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, we are on to it.
good, good.
That's gonna happen.
Three bachelor together. I'm sure you're so onto it.
Yeah, Fino's actually the guy who take care of those things. Without him, TwitchCon first probably wouldn't have happened. So yeah, Fino's the guy who like makes the group chat and is like, "So guys, are we doing TwitchCon?" And then Orange and me were like, "Yep." And now we wait for Fino to take the next step.
So Fido is really the person that brings people together, that take care of things, and
He really is. Yeah, he's really is a caring person, more so than me. Like, um,
the
if I'm
glue.
like offline for a day or two, which is like unusual for me, right? Like he'll start messaging me. He'll start messaging my sister. Like, is Tyler okay? I didn't see him on Battle.net. Is he alive? And yeah,
You're probably just sleeping.
probably just sleeping. But it's good though, like because sometimes it is like that. So like in I don't even know remember what year it was. 2019. Yeah, that's when I came back from a Hearthstone event, and I disappeared for like a few days, and because my dad was hospitalized, he ended up passing away after that. But at the time, it was Fino who was like messaging me and like asking if like what is up? Why are you not online? So like it's really doing important, like if you have online friends, that you check up on them, like because you never know what's really going on. So that really helped me at the time, like just having like people like messaging you asking if you're fine, and like I wasn't posting anything, so no one knew what was going on at all, so like having friends like those um online, like that's a really good thing.
For sure, for sure. And I'm really sorry for your dad.
No, it's thank you, that's okay. It's a long time ago, so like time really heals. Like to me, it's just like a really weird past memory now, and this like yeah, you really get used to it. It's weird.
You
You
must
you
have
don't
been
think you get used to it, but you really get used to it.
you must have been pretty young.
Actually, my dad passed away at 69. Yeah, funny number, 69.
69. The
Yeah,
magic number.
yep.
Wow, I
But
didn't.
yeah, I was pretty young, relatively. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, definitely. 69 is definitely young. So, you mentioned your sister. So, your sister lives in Amsterdam too? But not Amsterdam, but the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, yeah. Um, so I'm the youngest. I'm 30 this year. My sister's 35, and I have an older brother who's now 40. Yeah, we're just 5 years apart.
40. I hope you did a big party.
Well, not really. It was a sad pandemic birthday without his fiance.
Oh
So
no. You need to do a
it wasn't.
remake.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll have a good time. He's leaving on Friday. He'll have a good time there.
For sure. It's going to be a good reunion together. Um, so when you're not streaming, and I know it's very, very unusual when you're not streaming and not sleeping and not eating. Do you do something else? Do you do any sports? Do you train? Do you read books? Do you watch TV?
I was on the right track. So a couple months ago, I got into climbing. So just bouldering, so climbing without ropes, like indoor. And it was so much fun. I was super into it for like 2 months. I was getting super fit. I was so good. And then they went into lockdown again. They closed the gym for like a month, I think. And then during that month, the buddy patch from Battlegrounds came out, and then it was just game over for me. I was just back to degen mode. The buddy patch is too much fun. It's the most fun I've ever had in the game. I think it added so much depth to the game. Not everyone might agree with me, but yeah, I just have been having too much fun. And then streams started popping off. Like my viewer number were like literally doubling since that patch. So I just like downward spiral or upwards. I don't know. Is it down or up? Like if we went up on Twitch, but like my health and lifestyle wise, that completely went down.
But do you watch TV? Do you read books? Do you do something else?
Um, yeah, I watch TV shows. I watch lots of shows. I watch. I'm a huge weeb. Watch lots of animes. Um, so yeah, that's all I do really. Play Hearthstone and watch TV shows. I would love to start working out again though.
Good, good, good. Um, so you have an interesting background. So I see there's like lots of different elements in the background. Can you talk a bit about them?
Okay, so there's a plush seat from my niece, my 1.5-year-old niece. There's a bumper card from my niece. It's fully electric and works. You can ride it. Uh, there's a Snorlax that is now also property of my niece. Basically, my niece stole my whole room, and all this trash is hers. Now I do have some stuff that I own. Those I have lights from Display, not even sponsored. That cost me a fortune to set up. The lights were so freaking expensive. Holy shit. Um, and yeah, and then in between the lights, I put some nice displays. Those are metal posters. And yeah, that's my whole background.
And so, why is the face of your plush covered?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I think my no, I think my mom did it. It's just a yeah, it's just my mom's code on its face. Is not intentional.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So your niece, does she lives with you?
So the way is like my mom lives with me on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and then she lives with my sister on Monday till Friday, and then she helps with babysitting a lot there. But then on Saturday, Sunday, she loves bringing the baby home as well to my place. On Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, every weekend you get to see my niece on stream.
She's like she chills there in the background.
She chills here. Yep, in the background.
Does she's into it? She likes streaming. She's like she waves and she's like hello.
Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting for her to be old enough to start teaching her Hearthstone. I really wonder when I can start doing that. I guess when she starts understanding numbers, that's when we can do it, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be very, very fun. I mean, is there an age like limit where you can start streaming? Can you stream when you're like a
Oh,
kid?
I actually don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, there probably is some rule to it, but
13. Okay, XD is saying 13.
mm,
So it's gonna take
for
a
your own
while.
channel though, cause like no one is gonna like give me a hard time for like bringing her on my stream though, right? Like that should probably be okay. But yeah, 13. That's good to know.
Have you ever done a RRL stream? So like something like move around your apartment, like do something out. Okay, I know you don't go outside, but like in the past.
I have, yeah, back in 2016, Pokemon Go just came out. I did a few of those. I did Pokemon Go in real life, and my streams were actually like pretty successful. I had like close to 1,000 viewers doing that because it was pretty hype at the time. But seriously, it's so much work. IRL streams, they feel like work. When I'm playing games at the comfort of my own desk, that doesn't really feel like work. It's like I'm just playing game and hanging out. IRL streams are so hard because you have to like try so much harder to be entertaining. If you're not constantly entertaining, like your content is just like boring as hell. So IRL streams are actually insanely hard. I think it's not for me. It's too hard, too exhausting, and I wouldn't be able to do long streams either, right? Like you'd have to pack like a lot of content in a few hours to make it interesting. I feel like. But yeah, it's completely different. You can't really compare the two. It's so hard. Have you thought about doing it ever?
Well, a lot of people have been requesting that I do one at TwitchCon. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like walk around so people can see, and I'm guessing there's gonna be good Wi-Fi. All content creator on site.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
probably. Probably within the venue itself, there should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah, I mean, you should do it. You should try it. Like, see for yourself if you like it.
but
And
I agree
it's
with you. It's
definitely cool
hard.
content.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely hard because the game, at least you have something to talk about. Like in real life, you need to like find subject to discuss constantly, and like have your chat interact with what you're saying, and have a conversation for 15 hours outside.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I actually did an IRL stream in Vegas as well.
Oh,
So
nice.
I am actually a pioneer of bathtub hot tub streaming because I did a hot
What?
tub stream in Vegas. And I was actually in the hot tub with Detsy, and we streamed from the hot tub. Yeah, it was like a 2-hour hot tub stream from Vegas. I
Okay,
am
we're
actually a pioneer. Like, I'm pretty sure they stole that idea from me. But yeah, never capitalized on it. Never continued. Too bad.
you did it once.
Yep, I did it once, and
Was it popular? What was
this
it
was
popular?
not really.
No.
No, no, I did not make any money from it. I mean, I was missing some elements. You know, I was not writing names on on my body for subs and stuff. So like, it was not perfect yet. So in hindsight, yeah, we could do it better now. With the info we have now, we could
Add
do it better.
girls, maybe.
Yeah, maybe at girls. I mean, yeah, some Hearthstone girls maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure we can find some who are willing to join, right? Nina,
Nina, for sure, Nina.
Nina is used. Nina is used to it, so she'll know what to do. What
Yeah,
about
no,
you,
for
though?
sure.
Would you do a hot tub stream?
Is it allowed? I'm not sure it's allowed anymore. I thought it was banned.
No, there's just like I think there's just a different category for it now. There's a separate category for hot tub streams. I think it's literally called bath and hot tubs or something.
Okay, yeah, I'm in. I'm in. But I'm not gonna wear a bikini though. I will wear a one piece.
I've seen people do that too, like the really famous people, you know, like I think I saw like a offline TV stream with like all like the Pokemon and stuff, and they did the same thing. They weren't wearing bikini,
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, no.
yeah,
I saw Pokimane do it too, and like she was wearing like a t-shirt, and
yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, and she had like drawn a bathing suit over the t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean that could be fun, but the whole point is to scam people's money though, right? With the bikini, it's just about making money, isn't it?
Well, yes and no. I mean, anyways, in real life, I never wear a bikini, never. So
Really? I that like
I always wear one piece.
interesting.
I feel better. I feel- I don't know.
How's it
That's just
like?
me. Do you wear bikinis sometimes? Like a men's speedo? Like
Nah, nah.
Oh no, Nina. We're saying we're doing a hot tub stream, and you got volunteered to do it. So yes. Okay, so now we are at the last part of the interview, which is viewers' question. So viewers had question for you. Okay, so and bear with me, it's always a bit mixed between Hearthstone lifestyle. So there's no particular order to the question.
Alright.
What are the main differences between high MMR lobbies on EU versus NA?
Uh, I don't think there's much of a difference. Honestly, I haven't been playing NA much lately because there's too much lag when you play crossover. But I think when you're talking like real high MMR, like like top 10, top 20 players, I think it's about the same. Like I don't really think there's a difference. So I don't really have a good answer to that question. I don't think there's any difference.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I think the top 10 NA players are just as good as the top 10 EU players. And then the dude who's been taking rank 1 NA and EU is like actually an Asian player, like Waterloo has been like on top of both leaderboards, so it doesn't even like the whole NA versus EU discussion doesn't even really matter. It's a freaking Japanese dude that's destroying everyone, so
And he's not a streamer, right?
no. Oh, he's Chinese? I didn't know. It's Chinese?
Okay, so he only just plays a lot of Battlegrounds, but not streaming.
Yeah. Yeah, those people exist too. Crazy, right? Like who would do that to themselves? Who would play without streaming?
Oh, he lives in
Crazy.
Canada or Canada? Huh.
So basically it's
Canada.
NA player.
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting. Ah, Nina co-opted with him once. Nice. Nice. I didn't know that. Okay, so question number 2. What would you consider a good meta in Battleground? And so the second part of the question, so when is Battleground in a good state and when it's in a bad state, in your opinion?
Okay, even though I'm like really competitive and stuff, the thing is like I think the reason why Battlegrounds is so successful is because it's a fun game. And when there's like a lot of crazy stuff happening, lots of RNG stuff, I think the reason why Hearthstone in general, so not just Battlegrounds, Hearthstone Constructed is so successful is because of all the added RNG elements that makes it so exciting, like that gives you all those crazy highlight moments, all the crazy YouTube videos. Without that, if you take all the RNG out of the game, it would be very boring. We would never have like crazy highlight videos, and Hearthstone would never be what it is today. So even though from a competitive standpoint, you want to like get rid of as much RNG as possible, but from a successful game standpoint and from a streamable game standpoint, there should be a lot of RNG. So it's like I'm kind of conflicted there. But if I had to choose one, yeah, I'd rather have the game just be fun and as crazy as possible. Even though I'm highly competitive, I think at the end of the day, the game should be fun to play first, and it should be crazy, should be exciting. So, like, I think the buddies did a really good job with that, and so yeah, at the end of the day, a good meta for me is when the game is fun, and when there's lots of RNG, I think that adds to the fun. Even though competitive players are gonna hate it, yeah, because at the end of the day, you still need that to make it a successful streamable game as well.
Definitely.
Does
I
that make
agree
any
with you.
sense?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It's like moments where everything is in your favor and you lose people, like chat is just like rioting, it's like crazy, or the other way around, like you're losing and
Yeah,
then
I like
top deck
constructed for the
smite.
longest time. For the longest time, we had like this card called Yogg-Saron, right? That was just like
Yes.
that would play like a bunch of random ass spells, and like I mean, you'd have like people playing in tournaments, like having like thousands of dollars at stake at like one random card, but it sucks to be a competitor. But at the end of the day, that's what makes the game. So yeah, I think the RNG, the random stuff is really important.
No, definitely. And I know you've been out of constructed, but know that in the last year there was also a new Yogg-Saron that made his entrance.
Yep. It's the I mean it's the wheel spinny thing, right?
Yes.
So we got the similar one in Battlegrounds as well. Like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, talking about Yogg-Saron, I get this question in chat all the time. what about like having the buddy separate or waiting for it to triple for Yogg?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I never play Yawk. Now that I think about it, I haven't picked it much recently. But so separate or triple? I actually have no idea. I mean, it just depends, right?
We're always debating in my chat if we triple or we play them separately because it basically it just spin the wheel twice, so you can just play the buddy and spin the wheel and play the buddy and spin
Yeah,
the
so basically tripling it is just a extra discover, right?
yeah.
So
So it depends if you need it.
if you need the extra discover or not, yeah, it just depends. But like it's a bit it's such a marginal difference.
So XD said no triple.
No triple. Okay, yeah. I trust XD on that one.
Okay, good. Okay, so best hero people are sleeping on.
Best hero people are sleeping on.
That's a good one. Who wrote that question? That's a good one.
Man, right now it's so hard. Best hero people are sleeping on. Let me check my stats. How about that?
And you can tell us which one is your favorite one at the same time.
Okay. I mean, I'm a really toxic player, so whatever is the best hero, whatever wins a lot is usually my favorite one. So right now I love Tess a lot. Tess is just insane. I mean, it's just the best hero in the game right now. And the funny thing is, like, the buddy is 2-star now, and that's why it's the best. But I think she was actually really good when the buddy was 3-star as well. Like that back then, she was super underrated, and I always picked it. And even at 4-star, it was like somewhat playable. Like I still played it at the time and had success with it. So it's funny that now it's after the 2 buffs, it's like completely busted. But let me see who's underrated.
Tasmin?
I actually don't know who's underrated. That's so hard to say because like everything that's good is kind of rated correctly. I think we're far enough in the meta that there's not really a sleeper hero, I feel like. What does Chet think? Thompson? I can tell you who's the most overrated one though, who I hate. I hate George. Oh,
Favorite one of Nina.
I hate George so much. Oh, here's another one I hate that people like. I hate George. I hate Deathwing. I can easily tell you the heroes I hate. Yeah. Those are definitely, I think, spicy takes. Yeah. George is trash. Deathwing is not that trash, but I hate him. I still hate him. Oh, here's another one that Nina will like. I hate Greyball. I hate Greyball so much. I just can't play that hero.
Okay.
I seem to hate more things than I love things.
Oh yeah? When you look at your stat?
Yeah.
Or the one you don't like? You don't like?
Yeah, who's underrated? I really can't tell. I have been having some success with Galewing lately. I think Galewing started becoming more popular lately.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I guess that's one. Galewing's pretty decent. We were hating on the buddy for a long while, and then I think we started figuring out how to play him better, and he's kind of decent now. Yeah. There was the guy, the dummy guy who posted a dummy demo. He posted a guide on it, and yeah, now people play Galewing correctly, so it's better now.
Good. I really liked playing with him. It's just I never get offered him anymore. And one of the hero I never get offered, and I'm not kidding. It's Chenvala. I never get Chenvala. I don't know why. The
Oh,
game.
Chabala sucks. Don't worry about it.
I
It's so
love
frustrating to play.
elementals. Such an elemental
I
girl.
hate the heroes where you're just hoping to get lucky with one tribe. So Chenvala, Patches. I think Flurgo's the exception. I love Flurgle because, well, you're guaranteed to get those. But Chenvala and Patches are so frustrating to play.
I can understand. Is there any cards from Constructed you would like to see as a hero or minion in Battleground?
Uh, uh, I literally cannot even think of a card's name right now.
Tiny Finn.
My brain just can't process any names of cards. A constructed card that I would want in Battlegrounds. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, nah. I don't know. I don't really care.
Okay.
I leave that to the developers, to the Hearthstone development team.
Like a low tab.
Lothab? I mean, there's lots of interesting synergies they could do, right? Like in Battlegrounds, there's lots of things that they can still do. It's such a, I think it's such a good game they have, and there's just so many things that they can do. But I'll leave it to them to figure that out. Otherwise, I could be working as a Hearthstone. What is it called?
Game designer.
Hearthstone game designer instead. Yeah.
What are your prediction on for the upcoming Naga tribe coming to Battleground?
Predictions? Ah, these are hard questions. These are such hard questions. Okay, I predict that the Nagas will be half 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 fish, half human. That's what Nagas are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And hmm.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry.
It will be fun. It will be a very fun patch. Yeah.
Tips for not getting burned out or tilted in Battleground.
Ooh. Okay. Not getting burned out or tilted. I mean, the not getting burned out part, like it depends on who's asking, right? Because like if you're just playing for fun, why would you get burned out? If you're not having fun anymore, then you can just stop, right? The only people who really get burnt out are the ones trying to compete for top 16, right? Those are the only people who actually like either you're a streamer or you're competing for top 16 on the leaderboard, then you can get burned out. But if you're not doing that, if you're not going for either top 16 finish or you're a streamer, then how can you possibly get burnt out? Like you're not forced to play it. You just stop playing when you're not having fun, right? So that question makes no sense to me. Like at the end of the day, you're playing a game to have fun, right? So if you're not having fun, then just stop playing. Go do something else. Like you have a life. You're not stuck in this battlegrounds prison like I am. So
Nina is
um,
saying that she has no chance of getting top 16, but she's super tilted.
yeah, okay. So now that's the second part of the question. Yeah. How to not get tilted. I mean, whenever even I get tilted from time to time, and when I get tilted and Twitch chat tells me, Tyler, don't tilt. That's the worst thing, right? Like you get more tilted. So that doesn't really work. I can't tell you to just not tilt. Um
Yeah, it's like when you're
so
mad and you talk loud and the person is like, please don't talk loud. You're like,
yeah, it's the
ah.
worst. It's the worst. So that doesn't work.
Okay,
I
good.
mean, yeah, if you tilt, you tilt.
Oh, I thought
I
you
mean,
would say.
for me personally, like I just have to look at the bigger picture. So, like one game is minus 120 MMR. If I get an eighth, like one win is plus 60 or whatever. So But at the end of the day, I play 30 games a day. I play what 900 games a month. Probably not, but close. So at the end of the day, I just have to like constantly remind myself to look at the bigger picture, and like it's like it's you can't be result oriented about that one game. Can't let it get to you, and like just gotta keep going. Um, I literally dropped like 1,000 MMR the other day. I went from 15.8. I was rank one, and I kept playing on rank one. Went down 1,000, no more, 1,400 MMR in like the span of 2 days. So that was literally like a month's work, gone like in 2 days. But yeah, just have to look at the bigger picture. I didn't let it get to me, and now I climbed like another 1,000 back to rank 3. And I don't know. It's just a game, It's just a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game.
Definitely.
I think it would be more tilting if it was like poker or something, If there's something at stake, if you're like losing money. But if it's just Battleground's just a game, why are you getting tilted?
Definitely. I 100% agree. I don't get tilted, and everyone is like, how? I'm like, a Hearthstone relax me.
Yeah, I've watched a few of your streams, and I noticed that too. Like, you're super calm, just don't get tilted. You get like a super bad beat, and just like, yeah, cool. It's kind of similar to me, honestly. Okay. I think you're like, you might be a more extreme version of me, because I get tilted from time to time still. But yeah, we're quite similar in that sense.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so XD has had a question. What's your favorite anime question? What is your favorite anime?
Oh, favorite anime?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's so many classics. Um, First one that comes to mind is Hunter x Hunter. That's one of the classics I really enjoyed. I grew up with Naruto, so even though it's kind of a shit anime, it's a huge part of my childhood. Um, that was like one of the first animes I really got into as a teenager. So like, huge part of my childhood. So I can't hate on Naruto. Hunter was like the top tier anime that came after Naruto, kind of like the next level version of that. Um, and then another top tier anime that I tend to recommend to like beginners who are not into anime is Death Note. Season 1 was amazing. Season 2 sucks though, but that's definitely one I recommend for people who are trying to get into anime. But yeah, I think those are the classics. And then there's tons more of animes that I enjoy. And then if we're talking about recent season, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. And then okay, I can't stand animes where the protagonist is a crybaby. So My Hero Academia, trash. Yeah, that's one good example of a trash anime. That's about it.
Good.
That's pretty much my anime. Yeah.
That's a good list. No, that's a good list. So, spoiler alert, everyone. So we're finally gonna know who Tyler dreamt about recently and posted on Twitter. So he's gonna say who he dreamt about.
It was you. It was you. Did you believe it?
Me?
Yeah, it was actually you.
It was me for real? No,
Mhm.
no, it wasn't me.
Yeah. It was really random. It was actually you. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I dreamed about you that day.
You're making fun of me.
No, I'm dead serious right now. I'm like, well, you're asking, so I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay, I really didn't expect that, guys. That wasn't part of the plan.
No, I'm dead serious. It was you.
So
It's out there.
So that was Nina's question, by the way. So sorry, got caught off guard here. Got caught. Oh my god. So what was the dream about? So
I mean, it was really short, and then it was too short. But um, yeah, we went on a romantic date. Actually in Amsterdam during TwitchCon, and we went out for dinner and just a nice casual and chill dinner. You know? Yeah,
Good.
in Amsterdam at TwitchCon.
What did we
Okay, now I'm
order?
just making things up, but
Okay. Wow. So I think we we got to all the questions. Am I missing any question, guys? Raise your hand if I am missing questions. Okay.
no more
No,
questions, chat.
we
I
answered
think
all
we
the
ended it on the best one.
exactly. Okay, so thank you so much for being here tonight, and having some fun with us, getting to know who is the real Tyler. Oh, Tyler is your name, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyler's the name.
It's like Regis Kilbin was like, no, Regis is not my name, but my mom and my wife call me Regis now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually another funny thing. At some point when you meet the real people in real life, you're just gonna call everyone by their Hearthstone name, right? So yeah, Hard Queen, XD, Nina is noob. I will never call Nina Nina. I will always like I would just say Nina is noob or Salami. Yep. It's pretty funny because like it's been like that with every Hearthstone person that I've hung out with. We just start calling everyone by their Hearthstone name.
Yeah, well, the first time I read Nina's name, I thought it was written Nice Snub. So I was like,
Nice.
"Hey, hi, how are you?" And she was like, "What? Are you saying my name or are you saying what?" I read it, I butchered her name completely. Everyone is like, no, it's not how you pronounce that. Anyway, so thank you so much for accepting our invitation and being here tonight. We had lots of fun, and I will see you at TwitchCon.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was fun to be on here. Cool to talk to a real person for a change.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm usually just used to talking to like a username in Twitch chat, you know, like just like that. But nice to have a face to the person I'm talking to for a
Other than
change.
your mom. Other than
Yeah, other than my mom, exactly. Yeah, first female I've talked to in a while, other than my mom, you know. So, but yeah, I guess see you in Amsterdam then soon.
Yes. Okay, so have a great evening and well, beginning of your day, end of your day.
Yeah,
Not
no,
sure.
I'm gonna go straight to bed. Yeah, I actually was forced to wake up for this. I woke up 5 minutes before we had this plan. I had to like go wash my face real quick and wake up real fast. But yeah, straight back to bed for me. Yeah, I actually felt kind of bad. Like so honestly, my plan was to stream today, and then like at least host you before we started this, so that like my viewers get to enjoy this as well. But I guess I can just link them the video afterwards, so
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
will. I
But
will post it on YouTube tomorrow, so you can send them the link. It's always so funny to see people commenting on the video. It usually like the your community is gonna comment. I think there's gonna be lots of remarks regarding strip clubs, but this is just my 2 cents, my feeling.
yeah, I mean it was fun. It was all in good fun.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Nina! So have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon. Bye.